are hundreds of cheats for The Sims 4 on PC, but can you remember them all? Probably not. So this is your reference to all of the available cheats The Sims 4 on PC. Let's go! So you want to cheat in The Sims 4 on PC? You got to open up the cheat window. You got to click Shift, Control, and C. That brings up the white text box that you're going to type in. Happy cheating. So the first one I'm going to show you is the free real estate cheat. Now, if your sim is a poor or just starting out, they don't have any simoleons. That's okay. My sim has a lot of simoleons, but that's because I play with this sim a lot. Oh well. So if you want to buy any house in the neighborhood for free, you type in this cheat. Free real estate on. And when you hit enter, it's going to tell you free real estate is on. Exit the cheat box, you hit escape, and then you can choose any house on the block. Let's pick a modest home, the Umbrag Manor. Yeah. Yes, furnished. Now, like I said, if your sim is a poor, you need to get them some simoleons. Should they get a job, do some side jobs, sell their own furniture? Nah. Let's enter in the money cheats. I'm gonna talk about 4 money cheats, and we're gonna start with kaching. If you type in kaching or caching into the text box, you get 1,000 simoleons. If you keep entering that, you'll continuously get 1,000 simoleons, and that's it. Another cool one is Rosebud. Type in Rosebud, hit enter, 1,000 simoleons. Nice, but that could take a long time to get a lot of money. Let's try the Motherlode. Motherlode is 50,000 simoleons. How nice. But I got an even better one for you. If you just type in the word money and then add any number of quantity behind it, that's the amount of money you get. Woo! 1 million simoleons. Now there is a limit of how many simoleons you can have in a game, but you can find that out on your own. This cheat's also great if you were doing a money challenge or a build challenge that required you to have a set amount of simoleons. So trying to build a house for 1,000 simoleons, 10,000 simoleons, starting with rags to riches, you can literally put money in 0 and you start off with 0 simoleons. That's how we do it when we're doing rookie videos. Vlad, what do you want? God, I know I have a lovely neck. Ugh. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now your build by cheat codes are very important as well, because building can be very frustrating in The Sims, but these cheats make it so much easier and carefree. So before you enter in some of these cheats, you need to actually enter in a prompt, which is testing cheats true. This allows you to open up or use more valuable cheats. Go figure. Once you enter that prompt, it'll say cheats are enabled. You're free to move about the cheat window. One of the most valuable cheats I use is bb.move objects. And when you enter that prompt, it says move objects cheat is on. I love that it tells you that. This allows you to combine objects and ignore placement in the world. A really good example of this cheat would be taking the refrigerator and putting it into your cabinetry. Look at that. Because cabinetry is not functional, it's just decorative. But if you put a refrigerator in the cabinet, your sim can still use it. But it's kind of like having a built-in fridge. The next cheat I like to use is bb.show hidden objects. It allows you to unlock all the debug items in the build by mode. So if you hit the search bar and put debug, you get this prompt here, and now that opens up all the debug items. So if you want to put lighter fluid on your countertop, by all means, now you have lighter fluid. So if you have the werewolves pack and you want to collect all of the items in Moo and Mill, they're all in the debug. Another handy tip that's not a cheat, but kind of is to increase or decrease the size of an object. So this comes in handy if you're trying to like place objects in the house, but you need them slightly smaller, like trash cans, or you want something bigger as a decoration piece. So if you finally got a rainbow egg and you want to display it proudly, you can. To increase an object, you hold shift and right bracket, and your object gets huge. This allows you to show off that egg that you worked so hard to collect. Happy Easter, everybody. But once Easter's done, you need to pack it away. If you select the object again and shift and hold the left bracket, it returns back to normal size. That way you can cook it up for dinner. Another great cheat to use to unlock really all of the items that you could ever want in your game, bb.show live edit object. This allows you to get all of the debug items, not just the objects you can put in your house, like that are in between. So like bubble teas and eggs and animals and like objects. These are legit objects. So you can actually purchase some of the items that you see throughout the world that you would never be able to interact with. So if you finally want a truck in your front yard, let's go. If you want to just put a house randomly anywhere, there you go. If you wanted the pink flamingos because you are very nostalgic to Sims 1, go for it. You get the gist. A lot of this stuff comes in handy when you are broke and you want to decorate your front lawn or your yard. A lot of the debug items or the trees that you see around the world that you can't normally buy are now available to you. So poorly landscape and add that truck to your front yard so you can be the white trash of the Sims game. Another cheat you can use is the BB Ignore Gameplay Unlock Sentiment. Mouthful for something that's going to be super handy if you don't like decorating your own room or building houses. So in The Sims 4, there are these pre-styled rooms. Now, you can get a few of them at the start of your game, but if you want to unlock the career ones, you can either work really hard in a career and get to the top of the ladder and open up these rooms, or you can add this cheat that we just talked about and get any room that you've ever wanted. So if you become a level 10 bodybuilder in your career, then you can unlock this room, the Pump Up Palace. You can either work hard at that career, good for you, or you can cheat and have this beautiful at-home gym that you can throw in your basement. Because that's where we put our gyms, right? In the basement? Yeah, okay. Or if your Sim's really into aliens and they don't want to reach the level 10 of a science career, feel free to buy this room. It's all for you. So now that your Sim has this fancy gym and they have terrible skills in fitness, why don't we help out our Sim? Let's max out their level to level 10 in fitness. Do that, you have to enter this cheat here. Stats.set_set_level skill_fitness 10. Now you can do any level from 1 to 10, but this will max it out. If your game's as weird as mine, you get a new personality trait as perfectionist, sure, but you achieve fired up. And immediately your Sim has level 10 skill in fitness. It won't look like a noob using this punching bag. Go! I'm proud of you, Sim. Now, there are a ton of these because in The Sims, you have a ton of skills that you can actually boost up. Things from like your acting skill if you have the Get Famous pack. Bowling skill if you have the Bowling Night Stuff Kit. Cooking stuff if you don't want to burn your house down. DJ skill if you have the Get to Work pack, and so on and so forth. I will list all of the cheats here, so pause the video or take a screenshot so that you have them. So those skills are really for teens and adults and elders. Now, what about our Tods and children? Well, children get their own special skills as well, and all those cheats are here. And if you have toddlers that need to boost up their skills, those are here as well. Happy simming with your newfound skills. Oh, kids can knit? Oh, awesome. So your Sim has a house, beautifully decorated or built by you, a bunch of simoleons, all the skills they could possibly want, and, what else they need? Oh, maybe a career? You got to do something during the day, right? Other than just wreak havoc on your neighborhood and try to go talk to Greg from the werewolf pack. Anyway, so my Sim wants a career now, and instead of opening my phone and looking for the career of my choice, I'm just gonna cheat one. Because I'm lazy. So you're gonna type in careers.add_careers and then add a space, and then I'm gonna say secret agent. Secret agent is all one word in this case. And now I'm a secret agent. I'm at the bottom of the rung earning minimal simoleons, but that's okay. Because I'm now going to cheat to the top of the ladder. We can use promotions to get to the next level. In case you want to like do it the old-fashioned way. Well, old-fashioned way would be actually going to work and getting a promotion legally, working hard. But if you just want to like skip a step and not be an agency clerk, you can just put careers.promote space and then your job title. And then immediately you get a promotion. Look at that. Intelligence researcher. Now that's all great and good. And if you were actually doing like a story or living honestly in your Sims world and you just couldn't get a promotion for some strange reason, or the game gets stuck, that's a great way to do it. You can also do demotions that way. Instead of promote, you put demote. So I am going to promote my Sim to the best in that career. So now I am a triple agent in the villain side of the secret agent world. So now life of villainy is very hard and I don't want to do it anymore. But I'd still like to make that money. So instead of just quitting your job, you could retire. Did you know that? So instead of having to wait till your Sim is an elder to retire from their job, you can cheat that. So you type in careers.retire space and then the career name, in this case it's secret agent. I get creepy retired as a triple agent. He will receive a pension check every day based on his salary at the time of retirement. That is sickening. So now you can have a career, climb to the top, retire, get a pension, and just let money roll in. This is one of the best ways I know. Disposable income just rolling in every day for your Sim. Yeah. Okay. So your Sim is moody? They have to go to the bathroom. They're hungry. Their needs are not being fulfilled because I've neglected them wholly. Yeah. So you can actually fill individual needs if you want. Fill motive, space, motive, and then the need that needs to be filled. In this case, it's bladder. So my Sim doesn't pee on themselves. So enter. And that need goes all the way to 100. Excellent. You can do that with energy, hunger, social, ladder like you just saw, fun. If you want all of your Sims needs to be filled, you can do that in a few ways. You can type in sims.fill_all_commodities and hit enter. all of your Sims needs will be fulfilled, and that's great. But the more simple way I like to do it is if you hold down shift and you left click on your Sim, you can hit cheat needs. Oh, that was a loud thunder. You can make them happy, which is the same way as filling all their needs. You can disable need decay, which allows their needs to stay static, and then enable need decay, which allows them to actually change, which means drop or get higher or whatnot. So if you don't want to take care of your Sims, feel free to take care of them this way. Oh, another way to do this for your whole household is actually having testing sheets true on, and then shift clicking on your mailbox and all of the needs of your Sims household, the Sims in the world, and you can disable and enable the needs of the household in the world as well. So if you're doing like a let's play, or you're doing something where you need everyone to be happy and cheerful or miserable, depending on what you're doing, feel free to use those. All of the ghosts and death cheats are pretty interesting, because if you've ever had a Sim die, you know they turn into a ghost and they have their ghostly buff depending on how they died. Now, if you want to bring another Sim back to life, you can remove their ghost buff by using any of these cheats. Or if you are doing storytelling and you want to turn your Sim into a ghost, use these cheats. The death and ghost cheats are really dependent on which game packs and expansion packs you have. So if you don't have a certain expansion pack, you won't be able to turn your Sim into a ghost of that expansion pack. So if you don't have the eco lifestyle pack, you won't be able to turn your Sim into a ghost that's dead by flies, because you won't have that ability to. But that's okay. Just get the eco lifestyle expansion pack, and then you can unalive your Sim with flies. Perfect. So if you don't want your favorite Sim to die, you can also put this cheat in, death.toggle. So it'll not allow your Sim to die. Super simple, nice and easy, because we all know accidents happen. Random things happen in the Sims world. So if you don't want your Sim to be unalived, use this cheat. But if you want them to have that ability to unalive themselves, or let the environment unalive them, put it back in, and now it's true. They can pass away. The point reward cheats. Now, if you have forgotten about aspiration satisfaction points, need to. It's okay. No one uses them that I know of. But if you need to get more of them, or you want to complete an aspiration for your Sim, it's become very difficult to actually complete one of these things. High school years people, you can enter in this aspirations.complete_current_milestone. And if you have none of them completed, it will complete them all. And you get a milestone complete thing, you move on to the next level of your aspiration, and everything's grand. But if you really want to use the rewards from the reward store, which if you've never clicked on this, you can get some cool things. Get some potions that allow you to like not be fearful of something. Always welcome, which means that like when you're at people's houses, they won't really mind that you're there. Insuline, which allows your Sim to become thin. Get a money tree, any of these things. So if you haven't checked these out, definitely check them out. But if you're like, how the heck do I get so many reward points? Well, I have a cheat for that too. Sims.give_satisfaction_points, and then you have to put how many points, and you can put a crazy amount, which is like 10,000. That's super crazy, right? You instantly get those reward points, and then you can go shopping in this little menu, which is like some of the best things, I guess, are higher up, but I like a money tree. Yes, I would like to redeem my points for a money tree, and that should be in my inventory, and there it is. It's a money fruit plant, and you plant this outside and a tree will grow with money on it. Money does grow on trees for the Sims. Then I have some housekeeping like technical cheats that we can go over. One of them being one of the best things I've ever seen in the game. And then we're gonna go over like your more technical housekeeping things. So if your Sim gets stuck in the world or another Sim gets stuck in the world, you can reset your Sim. For these, you need to type in testing cheats true to make sure that's active on your game. And then you're gonna shift and left click, and then you're going to reset object, and it resets the Sim that you clicked on. You can do that for your Sim, any Sim in your household, or Sims in the world. If you also left click on them, you can instantly unalive them by slaying by a rabbit. Weird. Give them bucks, which is like recycle bits and recycle pieces. You can clear their marriages if the Sim is married. There's some random cheats that you can use from Get Famous and Island Living. You can add lifestyles, Sim preferences from your cheat Sim info, and you can immediately make them into a plant Sim. Weird. Another cool thing you can do with testing cheats true is by shift clicking on any part in the ground and actually making your Sim teleport there. So if they do get stuck or you don't want them to walk somewhere because they have a few seconds to not unalive themselves, you can teleport them anywhere. You can also create an animal anywhere there by shift left clicking anywhere. You can create a mini sheep for all you want. And now you have a little sheep in your house. Isn't he cute? Little sheepy. Hello. Of course, you can only get sheep if you have the ranch pack. Sorry about it. Oh, he's ready for shearing. The last and best cheat that you could ever use in this game is the cast full edit mode. By typing cast.full edit mode and clicking enter, you may think nothing happens, but you're wrong. Hold down shift and left click on your sim and then modify in cast. You are brought to the cast system to completely redo your sim as if you are starting a new family or starting a new sim. You can add sims to their household, but you can also change all their preferences, their voice styles, their age, their aspirations in life, all the details on their face. You could literally change your sim completely, their name, everything. It's wonderful. If you're really trying to go for a storyline and the kid that your sims make is like, then you can definitely redo everything about them, including hairs, facial structures, you name it. I hope you learned something today and feel free to use these cheats in your game. They're not gonna hurt your game. They're only gonna make it better. And if I forgot any cheats, please feel free to add it down below in the comment section to let other simmers know what's up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well. I answer all the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more Sims 4 content. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. See ya!